I was incarcerated overnight for 8 months in a confinement facility.
You were in jail?
Yeah, I was in jail. Now, not a normal prison, but it's called a confinement center. But yeah, you can't leave, and I'm in a bunk bed.
This is like Danbury, right?
I'm in a bunk bed with like 60 hardened criminals.
Get out of here.
Oh yeah. So I did my 8 months. I was done with all that.
This is in what year?
This was in 2013.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I'm done with that, but I'm still on probation. And I still, if I travel, like my passport gets dinged, I got to go to a special room. So my point is I was still, quote, under scrutiny. So when Trump pardoned me, I was doing community service and I was on probation, but I'd actually served my, quote, sentence. But the pardon cleared my record. I mean, I can now vote. I can own a gun.
Had you ever been to jail before in your life prior to that?
Well, I think you can kind of imagine. The answer is obviously no.
Okay, you're right.
I mean, no. I mean, I didn't. To me, I was like,
crazy?
Yeah, but I don't know if you know or not. When he got out, he had an RNC tattoo here in 1776. You want to show it to everybody?
Wow.
Got out with.
I mean, even the criminals knew. I mean, they were like, "What are you doing here?" And stuff. And these conversations to me were like laugh out loud funny because I'd be like, "Well, I violated the campaign finance law." They're like, "Well, what did you
what's
do?"
a campaign finance law?
Yeah. So I go, "Well, there's a campaign finance law."
Is that like carjacking?
I go, I gave away too much of my own money. They're like, pause. Yeah. They're like, you mean you didn't take somebody else's money? You're giving your money? I'm like, yeah.
Gotcha.
They're like, you're here for that? They couldn't even believe it.
So 8 months.
So back to the Trump pardon. He calls you. You get a letter, and then you get to communicate with him. Break that down.
He calls me. Well, Ted Cruz was the one who asked him. He goes, you got to pardon Dinesh. And literally Trump was like, done. It was like that.
Wow.
Yeah. And then Trump tells John Kelly, who was then the chief of staff, work it out. Now, I didn't hear anything for 60 days because they do a check, they run a legal review, they do a few things. But then Ted Cruz calls me and he goes, hey, Dinesh, he goes, you got your cell phone on you? He goes, I got some interesting news. He goes, the White House just called asking for your phone number, so you better keep your cell phone on because they're likely to call you in the next 60 minutes, and you can't call them back. So sure enough, I got the call from Trump, and we talked for about 10 minutes on the phone.
He called you personally?
Yeah.
Hey, Dinesh.
Yeah.
DJT here.
He uses his phone a lot. He's a guy that uses a smartphone.
I'm surprised he didn't tweet you that you were getting out of jail. All right.
Well, he's also very casual. He's like, I'm here with John Kelly. He's like, you know John Kelly, don't you? I'm like, no. I mean, I know he's the chief of staff, but I don't know
General
the guy.
John Kelly.
General John Kelly.
Yeah.
And then we talked a little bit about the situation, and he's like, hey, listen, I'm going to sign your pardon in the morning. But the tweeting, he goes, listen, don't tell anybody about it. Let me tweet about it first. He did say that. And so it was announced to the world by a tweet.
So if you like this clip and you want to watch another one, click right here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click right here.